What's up, you guys? Today I'm going to be teaching y'all the acoustic version of my song Buffalo Sauce. It just came out a while back, so definitely check that out in the description below if you haven't already. And I actually wasn't going to teach this version of the song initially, but one of my viewers by the name of Andrew actually suggested that I do so because he wants to do a flamenco version. And I personally think that's going to be kick-ass because I'm Hispanic, so I love Spanish music, flamenco music, whatever it is. Like, that stuff is fucking amazing. Definitely check out some flamenco stuff if you haven't already. I guarantee you're gonna fall in love with it. It's just really beautiful guitar music. So, first things first, before I teach y'all the song, this is in a slightly different tuning. It's in drop D. So what you do is you take the low E string, you tune that down a whole step, and yeah, you can basically play your chords like that. And the guitar that I'm using is the actual guitar that I recorded the song on. It's just a very cheap $100 Epiphone, as you can plainly tell. This thing's been through hell and back. It's got some battle scars and stuff like that. And the strings that I'm using are the DR Black Beauties, so they're just black acoustic guitar strings, and I think they look really cool. So let's go ahead and break this riff down into different sections. So this is the first half of the riff. So that's basically played open, 3, 5, and that repeats twice like this. Now for the next step is that little transition that I just played. That is played right here on the, I believe that is the 8th fret. And then you're gonna go back to the 7th fret. And then the riff starts over from the beginning. So altogether you'll have something like this. So for the next transition, it's just the 3rd fret right here, over here to the 1st fret now, and then you're gonna pull off and then play the open note, because I think that's how I did it in the recording. I'm not really too sure because I actually recorded that whole thing within like one take, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead and play the riff for you again, but slowly this time so that way you guys could follow along. And again, just like I said in the tutorial for the rock version, if I'm going too fast for you, feel free to stop the video, go back, pay attention to where my fingers are, listen to what fret numbers I'm calling out and stuff like that, and you'll be able to play the song in no time. Definitely play it like at a barbecue or at a campfire or a swimming pool or something, because, you know, it's summer. Play it on the beach. I feel like this song would be pretty good for a couple chuckles, so definitely give your boy some support. So again, here's the riff, slowed down. There you go, and that's all there is to it. There is another transition though, and that's when I'm talking again saying, just give me 1 pack of sauce or something like that. So that transition is definitely played a little differently than the way that I did it in the rock version. And as a matter of fact, I think this transition right here I think it's out of key now that I think about it, because I was listening to it a while back and I was like, wait, that doesn't really sound right, but it's on the recording, so there you go, fun fact for you. So if you want to play it the way that it is on the recording, you have to start here on the 8th fret, and then the 10th fret, 12th fret, and then the 13th fret. So that's all it is. It's just 8, 10, 12, and then 13. Now if you're playing on a classical guitar, I don't know if you could actually hit the 12th and the 13th fret, but if you can, you know, kudos to you. But I just want to warn y'all right now that might be a little bit of a stretch for some of you guys, depending on what guitar you have. And That's essentially like the entire song, I think, now that I think about it, or at least the rhythm. The only thing left to teach you is probably the solo. And I get kind of lost whenever I teach like the solos to my songs or whatever. So if anything, I'm probably just going to do a close-up of my hands. That way you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to play the solo up to speed first, and then I'm going to slow it down for you guys. That way you could learn it properly and correctly. I know there's a lot of y'all that are really good at learning songs by ear, but if you want to know how to play it accurately, then definitely pay attention. And if you want me to teach the solo for the rock version, please let me know too, because I didn't do it in the other tutorial. So without further ado, here is the solo. Alright guys, we're zoomed in now, so I'm going to go ahead and play the solo to Buffalo Sauce up to speed, and then I'm going to slow it down and play it with like 1 or 2 fingers. That way you guys can see exactly what position my fingers are at. So to start y'all off, the first note is right here, and that is the 5th fret on the D string. So the 3rd string going down right there. So here's the solo. There it is. It's a very, very basic solo. Sounds real bluesy. So let me go ahead and play that again for y'all slowly this time. Wait, okay, that's the wrong note. Now I'm gonna play it for y'all. Alright, assuming that you followed the tutorial properly, you now know how to play the acoustic version of Buffalo Sauce, and that includes the main riff, the transitions, and even the solo. So feel free to cover this song or any of my songs by any means, and you guys have creative freedom to do so, whether you want to make an EDM banger out of some of these, or maybe you want to make a country version or a porno grind version. I don't really care. Just do whatever you want with them, and make sure that you tag me and give me credit, because I want to see these covers, man. Like, these are pretty dope. So on that note, I will catch you guys in the next tutorial, and if you guys want me to do breakdowns of Che or Nemo Was the Son of Satan or any of my other songs, feel free to let me know in the comments below, and let me know how I can make these tutorials better, because this is clearly something that I don't do on a daily basis. So hopefully you guys found this tutorial informative, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care and stay brutal. What's up, you guys? Today I'm going to be teaching you how to play the... Fuck. Alright, you guys, that is... So there you go, guys. That is exactly how to play Buffalo Sauce in its entirety, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be some OCD comments about my shirt in a bit. Son of a bitch, hold on.